Hi everybody, it's Cookie Lou in Arizona. I got home late last night from the Vegas meet and greet trip, and I had a wonderful time. Uh, I woke up this morning at 5 o'clock. I got home, I had a rocky return. The shuttle bus was like almost 2 hours late. And the only good point in that is I met a new wonderful friend from the conference. Her name is Dana Osborne, and she was sitting there waiting for the same late shuttle bus as I. And we realized we were on the same flight home to Phoenix. And I said, "Oh, great! I found somebody in Phoenix that I could, talk to and communicate with regarding bariatric surgery." So Dana was great. She was really wonderful to travel home with, and we're going to keep in touch. Anyway, so I got home a little later than I expected because not only was the shuttle bus late in getting us, but the plane was delayed by an hour or so. And we had to sit and wait. After flying like the wind, trying to make sure we didn't miss the flight, when we got to the gate, eventually they said that the plane wasn't there and wouldn't be there for at least an hour or so. So anyway, then I had a little car trouble going home. But needless to say, I got home. I was exhausted. I went to bed, woke up at 5 this morning. Totally hungover from I don't know what, because I hardly ate anything all weekend. I certainly don't drink anything, and alcohol wasn't a factor. And I was just I don't know if it's a plane or what, but I was just a mess, a swollen mess of aches and pains. And I got on the scale, and I gained 2 pounds. I went, how the hell did I gain 2 pounds? I didn't eat nothing. I hardly ate anything all weekend. But then I realized it was swelling, and by later on this afternoon, I was down 1.5 pounds. So it wasn't anything I did. It was just something my body did. But I had such a wonderful time, people. It was wonderful. And I met such wonderful people. I mean, everybody that I knew from keyboarding with them over a year online. Sometimes when you meet somebody, you figure, oh, you're not as nice as I thought I was. But that wasn't the case. Everybody that I knew was wonderful. They were just as I expected them to be. And even the people that I didn't know that well greeted me with warmth and appreciation. There were so many people that came over to me screaming, Cookie Lou, Cookie Lou. And it had nothing to do with my shirt that my son gave me that said Cookie Lou on it. They recognized me or recognized my voice. And they said, oh, I follow you all the time. And I knew some of them because I responded to their videos, but never knew that they watched me as much as they apparently did, because they didn't respond or comment at all or just a little bit or not at all to me. So I had no idea that you were really following me, because I don't remember getting any comments from you. And that's always the case. We always see more views than we have comments, but I was just very surprised that so many people came over to me with such warmth and affection and acceptance, and a pleasure to meet me, as it was a pleasure to meet them. And it was just a wonderful time. And I took a bunch of pictures, and I will post them on my next video. I just wanted to come in to say hello this morning, and actually it's 4:30 in the afternoon now, and I'm still real whipped. I mean, I can't believe how a 45-minute flight can give me such jet lag, but it did. But anyway, I met my Tomcat from Philadelphia, and Fran, and I got hugs and kisses from both of them. And of course, seeing my two best twins in the world, Connie and Rosemary, and I knew they were tiny, but they looked even more smaller to me in person, And lots of hugs and kisses, and I got to spend a good portion of time with them. And Antonio, I always say Antonia, and so many other people that hung around them. I got to hang around with, and like I said, it was just a great time, and I got to see so many people, and I got to see Pamela from New Jersey, and she says to me, Lou, I'm going to try to, hope I'll find you at the conference. Doesn't mean you hope you find me. You better make sure you find me at the conference. So I wasn't in the. I had gotten there a little late because my flight was later in the day, and I got to the first event, which is the Paris event, around. It started at 7. I landed. I got to the hotel around 5:45, and I knew that the first event at Paris Hotel was at 7. So I promptly unpacked and threw myself together and got down there about 30 minutes after it started. And one of the first voices I heard screaming, "Cookie, Cookie!" I turned around, it was Pamela. She said, I found you. She says, "Thank God you're wearing that." She recognized my shirt, one of the shirts that I had bought in my my sales and I had shown on on YouTube. She recognized the shirt. And so she came running over me and hugs and kisses and all that stuff. And we saw each other a couple of times during the conference and chatted and sat together. And I don't know, my mind is overwhelmed by all the wonderful people that I met and the interesting scheduled lectures that they had from people, a hypnotist, a doctor that explained about proper dieting. Most importantly, and my favorite thing was Dr. Garth Davis, who operated on Connie Bailey. He did her RNY surgery in Texas. And apparently he's a vegetarian, and he was doing a lecture on plant-based diet, which is what most of you know, I started about 3 weeks ago. Maybe that's why I'm swollen. No meat. I don't know. I doubt it. And he was talking about Forks Over Knives, Engine 2 diet, everything that I had been reviewing, and the very things that inspired me to go plant-based. He was discussing that, and we had a nice long conversation a few times about it. And I took a picture with Dr. Davis as well, and he told me, "Good for you for doing plant-based. It's the best thing you could do for yourself." And he says, you will find eventually that it's going to help you a lot with your weight loss and your health in general. He said, "Stick to it if you can." I said, "Oh, I'm doing pretty good so far, and I'm very happy with the plan. You know, I'm not saying I'm never going to eat a meatball again, like I said, and a piece of grilled chicken, but for the most part, 95% of what I'm eating is veggie, and I'm doing okay with it." So anyway, just wanted to take a few minutes to say hello. I'm back. I'm home. I'm exhausted. I had a great time. I met wonderful people, and I'm looking forward to all the photos that everybody else has taken. And I will post my photos for you on my next video. Okay, so hugs and kisses. I'm back, and I had a great time. And for those of you who couldn't make it this year, I hope that you could make it next year. I think it's going to be great. They are planning something a little different. I'm not really a Vegas person, and I know they've had the last 3 conferences in Vegas, and I think people in general are up for a change of pace. Vegas is overcrowded, it's extremely expensive. They give you nothing. They expect you to buy everything, even a bottle of water you have to buy. They don't give you nothing. In Vegas, they want you to buy it, and they want you to gamble. Food, drink, gambling, that's all they care about, and it's all out of pocket for you to do any of those things. So what they're planning next year, which is something I'm really going to try very hard to save for, and I think what they're offering is still a very affordable price. And I'm all for it. We're thinking about going to Florida this time and doing 2 days in a hotel and then boarding a cruise liner for a 5-day cruise to Caribbean islands. And I think that is a trip worth saving for. Yeah. So if you guys look into this and plan ahead for it if you can, because this is going to be much better than anything they've ever done in Vegas. I know people had good times in Vegas in the past couple of years, but this is going to be a wonderful change of pace, and it's going to be something that I think is going to really be not only a good time with WLSFA conference, it's going to be a good fun time vacation-wise as well. I think being on a cruise liner for 5 days. I mean, I'd be happy with 3. But 5 days is what they have planned, plus 2 days in a hotel on land, and you could do either or both. So check it out, okay? See you later, people. Check my next video for my photographs. Bye.